Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. I'm not sure why there seems to be some issue with YouTube. Just give me a minute. So today we should play Legends PvP, assuming that whatever issue there is gets resolved. Sorry if I'm late. I made supper for Rocky, gave him his snacks and all this stuff, and came to realize that, oopsie, it's 5 o'clock. Actually, past 5. So here we are. So that should do the trick. Let's try to find a good thumbnail. Decisions. I don't know why. Well, let's go with this one. Just to be on the safe side, even though I don't see the chat just yet, if you guys can hear me, say yes. And also today, normally we meet in the House of Legends. Let's see if we can meet in, what's it called, Glenmorgan Square. Yeah, just in front of Glenmorgan Square, in front of the Lair of the Spectre. If there wasn't like a billion ghosts and judges and all that stuff over there, we probably would meet smack in front of the Lair of the Spectre. But let's meet here instead. The reason for that, it's quite simple. Some of you guys suggested we should meet in the open world, and let's go meet to phase 4. We should meet in the open world so that there can be room for more people. Sometimes when you guys try to join us in the House of Legends, the phase is full. So if we select, if we go to the open world, hopefully there'll be room for more people. So almost there, stay on target. There we go. Oh, I should probably... We're going to try something crazy today also. I've been experimenting a bit with the Bat Swarm ability, but I did not try it in PvP just yet. So we will do that today. Maybe it'll be a good idea. Maybe it'll be a bad idea. We'll find out soon enough. The reason why I expect it might be a bad idea is because in PvP it is a supercharge ability, and sadly in PvP very often there are matches that ends before you can even use your supercharge once. You might have noticed at some point I wasn't using supercharge as much. That was pretty much why. Oh, Junior is here and he says, I can hear you. Blaze Hunter, yes. Superman, hello Multi, hello everyone. Squalls says, hi guys. Scroll says, hi Multiverse, I just finished watching your video on the Nightmare Chroma. Yeah, I was using it with my Batman character a little bit. I was combining it with the Red Nightmare Chroma. Actually, right now I think I only have the Nightmare Chroma. I removed the red one for some reason. So if you want to have a spooky looking Batman, that would be the chroma to use. Sega Genesis, Superman, what's up? Okay, so I guess we're good to go. I guess it shows I show it a bit later. We don't have that many people usually when we get started. So if we go to PvP, we'll start with Ace Chemicals 4 versus 4. So let's get this party started. Decisions. I'm almost tempted to try to play as a troll. Let's try the first one as a DPS. We'll try as a troll afterwards. I kind of like this part of Metropolis with all the billboards and that kind of stuff. I thought it was kind of cool. Now, sadly, we don't have. There's the mission of the Spectre. There's some missions as we level up to level 30, and there's the Judge bounty over here. But it's been a while since I had any real reasons to come in this area, so I thought, let's show it off a little bit. Also, the lantern billboard over here, we do have it like as a smaller version for our lairs. Although it's a fairly rare item, so from what I remember, and it was fairly expensive at some point. Um, we don't have the broker to be able to check if it is there and if it is expensive. Oh well, maybe next time. Bishop says I'll join you guys around 6. Not a problem. Superman, one of my favorite spots. Multi Metropolis is a beautiful place to be. Absolutely. Oh yeah, whenever I look at the map, like sometimes I'll just fly around, and dang, I love this open world. So for those asking, we are queuing for Ace Chemicals 4 versus 4. I don't do a boo boo like I often do. Don't care for the Legend version. We're playing the PvP version, the Arena version. Apparently, it's a nice place. Booster Gold brags about that on the billboard. The closest we have is over here, it seems. Oh, I assume he means on the Booster Gold missions, the exploration missions. I'm sure Booster Gold did say something like that. Batman says we should have a Blue Beetle day. I will try to add it. Let's take a quick look. The evil Wikipedia. I don't recommend trusting Wikipedia too much, but for information like that, so the first Blue Beetle was published in August 1939. So I guess August would be a good time for Blue Beetle Day. But for the Ted Core, the Blue Beetle, it was in June 1964. And for the Jamie Reyes, there was like 3 dozen Blue Beetle series, so I guess we could have our pick. Batman says he'll be Ted Cord. Everyone will be Ted Cord. Come on. If I was to take a guess, I would say there's a lot more people dressed as Ted Cord in DCO than Jamie Reyes, but I could be wrong. I don't know if some people are excited or they just can't stay into one place. That happens. Skull says Gotham City, Gotham Crime Alley, nice place to walk alone. It is a nice place. Sega says Little Bio is the best area. Yeah, but that's where people go to show off their style, so there's usually a lot of people in that area. Sega, white people who are heroes never help anybody. It's like the anti-heroes. Well, it depends what you mean by help, Sega. Sadly, there are some people, like if you try to help someone who didn't ask for it, usually they'll tell you to screw off, to F off. And also, very often when people ask for help, what they're actually asking is for them to give you free material, free styles, or free whatever. Oh, Batman says he finally got the full Red Death style. So, there we go. So, suddenly, whenever people ask for help, what they're actually asking is for free stuff. So, of course, people will say no when that happens. Superman says, I do when I'm available. Sometimes I need my relaxation moment, though, and that's pretty often. That's fine. I love flying around in Metropolis to relax. I do that at least once in a while. Junior says my favorite spot is Chinatown, where Booster Gold says it's a good spot for singing autographs. Signing autographs. Superman, I have too many favorite spots. I have to agree on that front. Sega says I help a lot of people, but when I ask them to help me, they decline. Yeah, okay, I cannot say that I'm surprised. Fizo, how do I customize my character in DCO? I want to customize each part separately, not paint everything at once using a 3-color palette. I'll show you that in just a minute. I understand your confusion because of the way the character creation works now.
Match commencing. East control node enabled. East control node enabled.
I don't think we're ever able to capture the node. But I could be wrong. Oh, there we go. That didn't last long.
East control node enabled. Discharging electrical system. Match over.
Yeah, Sally did a good job healing us. And somehow Batman 000, I guess he stayed at a spawn point. Oh, somehow we got back into phase 1. Let's go to phase 4. Sadly did good. So basically, it seems we're 3 versus 4, and thanks to Sally, we were able to get away with the big W. Oh, I guess Batman. Somehow Batman logged out. I guess our friend Batman crashed. I seem to recall once or twice there was an issue with that. So let's see. So let's go for our Starlabs 4v4. So Faisal was asking how to customize his character. It's quite simple. When you start with DCUO, sadly for some reason they don't give you access to the full color palette. At character creation, you do have a limited color palette, but once you get in the game, you can go to your style tab, you can go to your palette, so you can see you have 4 colors that you can select. So you can select any of those colors, you can change them anywhere you like. And once you've selected the colors you like, I should probably remove the material first. So once you've selected the 4 colors you like, then you can go to each pieces of the style and select 3 colors for each pieces of gear. So we can do it like that.
Please, you've got to help.
And another thing you can do is that you can apply materials. So you'll notice there are materials applied on my character. So there are 3 materials that you can apply also to your character if you want to. You don't have to though. Like here you can see the materials are right here. So you can decide not to use any material like this. Or you can decide to use one of 3 materials. If you don't decide to use materials, again, you can choose between. You can select 3 colors for your style, but you can select among the 4 colors you have. So here you can see the chest piece only supports 2 colors. So I can select 1 color for the bottom part and another color for the top part. Oh, and there we go. Superman says flying around Metropolis is a must for favorite activities of relaxing. Absolutely.
Run for your lives.
Sega says I don't ask for stuff. I want to do the missions faster. So my guess is when you're a low level character, you're asking for people to power level your character. Is that it? There are some people who will do that, but some people are against that. So I would say it depends when you ask. But I would suspect most people probably don't like that. Although there are groups like, you guys might have noticed, there's Shadow Lady. On Saturday sometimes, what she will do is that she will create a new character, and then they get a whole bunch of them together, and they level up their characters together so that they can level up very, very fast. So there are groups who do that. So you could use one of those groups. Let's try something else. Let's try as a controller. Sega says, is that PvP? Absolutely. Rayshon says, hello multiverse and everyone. My CR is...
Life support control node enabled.
I went the wrong way.
Terrarium control node enabled.
So you see the life support is in the other direction. I went the wrong way. But that's okay. Ryushu and I were able to capture the central node. So that will do for now. And I assume Superman and Batman are fighting the rest of the team, which is a good thing. It allows us to score points by... Oh, yeah, it allows us to score points by capturing the objective while they keep the rest of the team busy. Although I suspect then someone else captured the other objective to the north. Oh, and there's a... Speak of the devils.
Ham station control node enabled.
Oh, sadly, is on the other team. We're in trouble now. Sadly, as you can see, even as a troll, you run out of power very quick. Freaking hate that. If you're wondering why a lot of people play Precision in PvP, that is why.
Terrarium control node enabled.
You just saw my favorite move, teleporting away then lunging at my opponent. It works most times, but once in a while, some people expect that and they'll block before I can lunge. It happens. Did you see that? The evil cheater brought a barrel. That should be forbidden, unless it's someone from our team, of course.
Life support control node enabled. Ham station control node enabled. Terrarium control node enabled.
When you have to use your cola to get some power back, I hate that.
Life support control node enabled. Terrarium control node enabled.
It's going to be a long match.
Warning, Ham's transport system routing error. Ham station control node enabled.
We lost.
Ham station control node enabled. Life support control node enabled. Ham station control node enabled. Terrarium control node enabled. Life support control node enabled. Terrarium control node enabled. Warning, Ham's transport system unknown error. Ham station control node enabled.
That was ugly.
Ham station control node enabled.
Ah, come on. I don't know why. Sometimes for a few seconds I don't control my character. It happens.
Life support control node enabled. Ham station control node enabled. Terrarium control node enabled.
Yeah, freaking timer.
Life support control node enabled. Ham station control node enabled.
That's what happens when you look at the chat when you're not supposed to. Come on, the car. Wasn't able to give him the coup de grace. Oh, and we lost. Batman says he got kicked, so that's why he wasn't there. I don't know if we can see that here.
Terrarium control node enabled.
So you can see someone saying focus on Ryushu. All we can do is leave at this point. Oh well. I don't know how Batman could have been kicked because there was no. Usually there's a message saying that so and so started a kick, and you have to say yes or no. There was no such thing, so I don't know. I don't think Batman was kicked, but I could be wrong. If any of you guys ever experienced that, tell us in the comments. Rishan says that's awesome. We'll all get Superboy level 5 allies. Yes, if you do complete the event. If you do complete the event, the reward is I cannot show it to you anymore. Anyway, the reward you get from the third patrol is the Superboy ally. Bishop is asking, will PvP support new content ever come? Nah, they're pretty much done with PvP. We still have the PvP we've had in the game for a long time, but they're not. So they're not going to. At least so far, it seems they're not going to get rid of PvP, but they're not going to add any more PvP stuff. Oh, evil chat that jumped on me. Decently smart man alive. How are you guys so good at the arena PvP? Practice. And practice and you try to get the best gear you can have. He says every time I play arena, my PvP health drops super fast. It might depend on the gear you have, or maybe you're fighting someone who's uber good at doing damage, or both. Welcome to DCUO. What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Good evening. We're playing a little bit of arena PvP. Junior says, I think it's daily input between been experiencing same thing too. Yeah, so sometimes when I spawn back into PvP for like 2 3 like when I try to speed off to try to get back into the battle, and sadly for like 2 3 seconds I don't control my character anymore. So sadly I speed off, I hit a wall or beam or something, and then I'm stuck there for like 3 seconds before I can even move out of the way. So it happens. Oh, Superman says he was kicked for being AFK for too long in the spawn area. Yeah, Batman, if you care for PvP and then you stay in the spawn area, then yeah, you will be kicked. So yeah, so Superman says if he was kicked for being AFK for too long in the spawn area, it won't show for us. So yeah, so it's not someone who started a kick. If you stay in the spawn area, yes, the game will kick you. Basically, they've added way back when they've added mechanics so that people could not go into a PvP match and just stay AFK and let everyone else do the work. So if you stay in the spawn area, if you don't contribute to PvP, yes, the game will kick you. Scroll says, "Where in Metropolis are you guys?" We're close to Glen Morgan Square, in front of the lair of the Spectre. So right here. Superman says it says in the chat when you stand there for a while after the match starts to leave area or you'll be kicked from area. So that explains it. So let's go to the temple 4v4. Evil Rocky. The little bark machine you're hearing is Evil Rocky in the background. I usually stays pretty quiet, but he's been a bit excited today. Yeah, the Spectre Judge boss area. That's a good way to call it. Safe says, sadly, is a problem. Is a goated healer. He did good. He did good so far. It did give his team the big W twice. So oh, did we get? Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess we should move to phase 4. We're gonna have to remember that then. Normally, I just go back to the House of Legends. I don't worry about it. But here, I guess we're gonna have to phase. Whenever we come back here, we'll have to look for the phase with the less people. Although it didn't really matter. There we go. Let's see. Let me try. Let's see if maybe I can feed power to Ryushu, and maybe Ryushu can keep us alive. We'll see. I guess they decided to focus fire on Ryushu. Dang, sadly, lots of damage, lots of healing. Even lots of power. Let's get out of here. You had to win PvP stream. Is the Bat Swarm good in PvP? So far, I would say not at all. Because it takes forever to recharge your supercharge in PvP, so you can't really use it all that much. Also, you have very little power in PvP. In order to be able to benefit from the Bat Swarm, you have to use your Bat Swarm ability, but then afterwards you have to cast a handful of abilities in order to be able to trigger the cone attack ability. And when you're pretty much always out of power, doesn't really happen. Oh, somebody decided to pull the judge towards us. I should have known this would happen. Oh well, too bad, so sad. So let me tweak my loadout a little bit, and let's put back Event Horizon. This is what I should have had to begin with, but too late, too late. So let's go for the safe house. Do we have enough people for 5v5? Let's try the moon 5v5 or safe house disposal. We'll see which happens first. Oh, the chat jumped a bit. Give me a minute. Guys, is there a way to get the Starro shoulder styles? Yeah, it drops in the Deluge DLC, I think. So you're gonna have to get it there as a random drop. Oh, DDT says it comes from the vendor.
Okay, folks, I need a steady hand. Some of the Science Police's experimental ordnance has been remotely armed. I need one of you to suit up in the bomb squad's mech and put a beacon on the bombs. I'll teleport them out safely for disarmament. Careful. I'm picking up some society members in the police station.
Your first mistake was picking a fight with me. Just a scratch.
Oh yeah.
Teleportation.
You cannot defeat fate.
Choke him. I'm hit.
Where's the blue team?
Detonation sequence activated. Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
May the light prevail.
I know. It's not even fair, is it?
I won't go very far if he keeps on focusing
Save
on me.
yourself the humiliation and surrender.
Dodge that.
The balance must be maintained. I am the apex of humanity.
Detonation sequence activated.
Ah, come on.
Take them out.
Surely you jest.
Teleportation
My
beacon
body
accepted.
is as mighty as my intellect. Nothing can prevent our victory!
Star, I need backup.
Certainly against fire tanks, there's nothing we can do. As you can see, they heal faster than we can do damage to them.
Detonation sequence activated.
I know I can rally at the other end of the map, but I still don't have access to the suit.
Oh my god, you are so annoying. Okay, no more holding back.
Star, I need
Detonation sequence activated. Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Tick, 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 kaboom! Woohoo! Just kidding.
Nothing I could do really.
Your attacks are as weak as your
Oh
mind.
my god, you are so annoying. You pulled my fur!
Superman says we might have enough for 5v5. Freaking suit.
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Not even close.
Interested in an intellectual exchange of ideas?
Just a scratch.
Me neither.
Oh, yeah? I will bite.
My kingdom for gold shield.
As mighty as my intellect.
Please run. I like to chase.
By Nabu. Your attacks are as weak as your mind.
You guys started this fight, but I'm going to finish it.
I
You
lost the
pulled
freaking
my
suit.
fur.
Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Curses! You're all slaves of darkness.
Teleportation beacon accepted. Mechanized assistance suit enabled.
Surely you jest. Penny for your thoughts? That's all they're worth. Penny for your thoughts? That's all they're worth.
Oh, yeah.
Teleportation beacon accepted.
So you may have noticed defeating the enemies not really the point.
My body is as mighty as my
Just a
intellect.
scratch.
You do score a few points, but the real goal is to
Assistance suit enabled.
capture the thingies. The challenge sometimes is knowing where the thingy is.
Detonation.
Ah,
The best we can do right now. I'm evacuating the police station. Get out of there!
as Scroll says, the objective is the priority. So Superman says we might have enough for 5v5. Let's try it out. So let us start with the moon. Glued Up seems to be pretty proud of herself.
Run!
Some of you guys were wondering what the bonus was this week. Sadly, this week all we really have is the Wolfpack token that are 20% off. It says 30% here because I am a subscriber. Actually, no. Okay, it is 30%. So it is 30%, and as a subscriber, you get a 10% on top of that. But as you can see, it isn't. You would think it would add up to 40%, but it doesn't really. So it comes down. If you are a subscriber, it comes down to 63 bucks. If you're not a subscriber, it'll be 70 bucks. The DCUO math always makes my head hurt a bit. Pretty cool, Batman. So ideally, I should try to give power to Eximama.
Match commencing.
We'll see how it works out. I guess Eximaya didn't last too long. I guess half the team went this way, it would seems. Oh, freaking door's closed. So you saw classic PvP players running away at the first sign of trouble. But he was able to earn himself enough time to be able to not so much heal back up, but to have his friends come and help him out. So I guess in a roundabout ways, it kind of worked. Oh, let's switch to DPS. It seemed pointless to be controller here. Ah, freaking wrong. Wrong DPS. So you can see the whole team is there, so might as well go south and try to capture the objective instead. You'll notice there's a lot of fire tanks in PvP. It's pretty simple. You're pretty much invincible as a fire tank. So it's not an accident if like half the opposite team is a fire tank, if not more.
Match over.
So let's get out of here. So let's go to the pit. Oh, I guess Ryushu wants some pizza too.
Please, you've got to help.
Oh, we're in the wrong phase again. Let's go to phase 4. Cave Creations, do you do Legends also? Yes. We do Legends on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So on Wednesday, we play Arena PvP at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on Sunday, we play Arena PvP, Legends PvP at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Look out!
So there's some people who don't like Arena for some reason. So if you prefer to play Legends, that is on Sunday. And of course, there are people who play both. It's all good. Oh, time for some iced tea. I'll be right back.
Run for your life.
Bishop says, you guys still going? So far. Usually we can go for about an hour before people stop playing. And it's pretty much been about an hour. So yeah, I can see already the numbers going down. We'll try maybe one more match. Sorry about that. I toyed with going where the Ring War was or the Dominized was, but that would pretty much turn us into PvP. So oh, Superman is asking, we queue in. We should be queued in for the pit 5 versus 5. If you guys are wondering, this is the current queue.
Get away!
I guess one thing we could do is maybe Kerr in the PvP open world. Although that would mean that we would end up fighting each other. Scroll says there will be a war. Absolutely. So sadly this week there wasn't much in terms of new news when it comes to DCUO. Some of you guys have been asking when we'll get the homecoming seasonal. We don't know just yet. I would guess if I was a betting man, I would guesstimate that we'll probably get it after the current event. The current patrol goes to August 26th. Oh, there we go. And so does the current chapter. So if I was a betting man, I would say that we will probably get the homecoming seasonal August 27th. But the truth is, we just don't know. Let's tweak the loadout a bit again. If it doesn't work, we'll switch again. Doesn't really matter. I guess Iximama does not do any healing. Oh, he's not in healing state. Could have sworn Iximama was in healer, but I guess he switched when he saw Phantom Stranger. Although I don't think two healers would have been one healer too many. I was wondering where the blue team was, but I guess most of them are down. Bishop says, I felt it was like 2 versus 1 the whole thing. I felt it was 5 versus 1 the whole thing. But anyways. So that's going to be pretty much it for tonight, guys. So for Friday, there's no theme just yet. I'll try to come up with something and I'll let you guys know probably later tonight or tomorrow. Worst comes to worst, there'll be no theme. We'll just log in as usual, play some missions, and that'll be it. So, guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And as always, thanks to all of you guys who are watching. You guys are awesome. Have a good night, guys.